We're back for the weekly day-long tournament for Amelia Island Bridge Club players and their friends. I'll remind you how to find it. You come to all free tournaments, and there you see us, Amelia Island Duplicate Bridge Club, Amelia Island and Friends Day Long. It's hosted by Inquiry One. That's one of my aliases. Well, that's my other alias. And here's what happens if you're not eligible to play in our game. You come to competitive, free, and notice it's not there. So we see Super Day Long. We see the next one, but it's Super Day Long. But here we see the two that I can play in. You should be able to play in this one. If you're not, if you don't see this or you want to play in our game, email me, inquiry@bridgebase.com, and I'll put you in. I can't put you in after the tournament starts. So if the tournament started at this point and you were to call me or email me, nothing I can do for you for this weekend. But next weekend you'd be able to play. So now we're ready to play. So then when you're ready, you just click it, play now, and I'll show you a little trick. You can get started. We'll back out. You want to quit? Yes. You can come back to this thing. You can log off, log back in, click it, and you can start it again. It picks up right where you left off. Now we left off at trick one. So here's the first hand. Let's see what's going on. You don't see an auction here. Everybody will have the same auction. But here's the auction. I opened a club and then I reversed, showing a good hand, 18 to 22 high card points. I don't think this. I will reverse with some weaker hands. Give me 7 clubs and 5 diamonds. I'll reverse almost on anything. But this hand, the King of Hearts, is somewhat questionable in value without looking at dummy. 2 no trump is a convention known as Levensol over reverses. You might play Levensol over after interference over no trump. It's very similar. You're forced to bid 3 clubs unless if your hand was just so strong you didn't want partner to pass 3 clubs, you could bid something else. That would show a much stronger hand. So 3 clubs shows a minimum kind of hand. Not a great hand. Partner bids 3 diamonds. He says he's weak. He wants to play 3 diamonds. Now, I guess opener is showing a spade stopper, so if responder has heart stoppers, you could be in 3 no trump. And we'll come back and look. We see partner has a lot of heart stoppers, but chose not to bid 3 no trump, which may or may not be a good idea, but it worked out well on this hand. You would never have entries to dummy to set those diamonds up. So, those hearts up. So now you're in 3 diamonds. You need 10 tricks in diamond. You can afford 3 losers, right? Book is 6 tricks. 4 is 6 for source 10. You need 10 tricks. You can afford 3 losers out of the 13. So you need to count your winners, count your losers, your certain losers, your hand losers, ones you cannot avoid. On the Ace of Hearts lead, we cannot avoid a heart loser. That's an example of a hand loser. Now, we might lose a diamond. Missing the Queen Jack 9, it's a good bet. Queen Jack 9 and 2 more. That's a good bet. But maybe there's a Queen Jack double and you have no diamond losers. So count your winners, your certain losers, your hand losers, and I'll show you what they are in just a minute. Okay, so as I look at this, we have 4 certain winners. The Ace King of Diamonds are 2, the Ace of Spades is 3, the Ace of Clubs is 4. And we have 1 certain loser, the Ace of Hearts. So we can afford 2 more losers. Remember, we can only afford to lose 3 total tricks. We have to lose the Ace of Hearts as 1. And since we have 4 sure tricks, we need to win 6 more. Now, realistically, if you said you had 2 losers because you thought you were for sure going to lose a diamond, that's okay. We'll be delighted if we only lose 1 diamond. Odds are we're going to lose a diamond. And we could maybe shed a club on this. Now, what kind of clues do we have? Another thing you want to think about is clues from the auction. First thing we know is East doesn't have an opening hand. I have 17. Dummy has 5. 17 and 5 is 22. So they have 18. East won't have 13 of the 18. That's about all we know. The other thing we know is they usually lead honor like the Ace. Well, Ace from Ace, they don't lead Ace from Ace King. And they usually lead a doubleton or singleton honor. Rather, they lead low from 3 to honor. So we think West has got a singleton or doubleton heart. And if he has a doubleton, here's what we're thinking right now. East will have 4 hearts. That's important for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is if East has 4 hearts to the queen, when we rough out the queen and rough one more heart, all the hearts will be good. So all of a sudden, now we see the possibility of setting up a long suit. A lot of times, long suit is what you want to shoot for. We got more hearts than we have clubs. So actually, we're about the same numbers of hearts as clubs, but this heart lead is going to make it easier for us. The other way we can get tricks is we can finesse in spades, and with West being shorter in hearts than East, we think, we're making that assumption as an inference, that increases the likelihood that West has the king of spades, and we want to take a roughing finesse in spades through him anyway, because then we can throw a club away. If it loses, ace of spades, West follows, queen of spades, West plays low, we can throw a club, and if East wins, at least we threw a club away. So now we've got a plan. We think we want to try to set up hearts. What other plans can we have? We can take 2 spades. If the spade, we're going to play for 2 spades. We might lose another trick. So we can now say we have a 5th certain winner in the spade finesse. And we're pretty sure we're going to get a couple clubs. We can get a club rough in dummy or a couple heart roughs in our hand. So we're going to take several more tricks. But hearts gives us a chance to win. We lose this one. I'll give you an example. If he continues hearts, we'll rough out the queen. But he didn't. So he saw the danger of setting up hearts just as we did. So I'm not sure if he had a singleton heart or a doubleton heart. Well, the diamond shift is really good. We had hoped to rough out the queen of hearts in this hand. We have to rough another one because if he had 4, the 9 would stand up unless it was ace-9 doubleton. Ace-9 doubleton would be great. One rough would set all the hearts up. And lose a diamond and maybe a spade. Throw a club away, so we lose a diamond, a spade, and a heart was the initial plan. Now we have to watch our entries. If East has 4 hearts to the queen, queen 9 actually, because double to 9 in West would help us. Will we have enough entries to dummy now? So say we win the ace now, leave the jack of hearts, duck is best. We pitch that one wins. Now West can over rough us if we rough another one, and therein lies the problem. We do another heart, East follows the 9, say. We rough, West over roughs. What if West had we still need to get back over there and rough out the queen and then get back over there. That's just not enough entries. So the robot has made a terrific shift. So now we can consider playing for clubs to be 3-3. Same odds as hearts being 3-3. We had the same number of combined hearts and clubs. Or if East has a doubleton queen jack, king queen, king jack. Since we have the 9, 7, 10, 9, 7, 8, we could finesse him for the club with a roughing finesse. And that would be good. Well, we're going to want to rough a lot of things. So I'm going to sort of think about giving up on hearts now. I have to reconsider that possibility. Well, I need to get rid of the club. I might can scramble to enough tricks. King. All right. Well, now I get a club hit. So now we've gone to, let's just call it 3 spade winners, because this one's going to be a winner. Club is 4. 2 diamonds is 5, 6. Can we get enough cross roughs? If we're roughing hearts, West is over roughing us. What about 2 heart roughs? Rough. If West has a doubleton diamond, we can get 2 heart roughs. Well, I'm going to have to concede a heart here, I think. Not the ideal thing. Whoa. That was interesting. Now can I make it with a hearts of 3-3? I can make it. Diamonds are 3-2. Well, looks like I'm going to go down. I didn't see the 9 of diamonds. Did you see the 9 of diamonds? Queen. Well, I don't know if it was possible to make it. Certainly, the line I took were 4 hearts over there. It's going to be difficult. Let's look at the, what says double dummy. Yeah, it says we can make it. Clubs were 3-3. If we played on club, if I just stuck the plan of giving up on clubs, I could have roughed out. Given up on hearts, I could have roughed out the clubs. Ace of Hearts lead definitely tricked me from Ace Queen 4th. Okay, so I didn't see the auction on this one. Let's take a look. So East opened a heart, so he's got 13 points or so. I preempted in spades. West raised hearts. I think they actually show real values with that raise. 7 to 10 total points could be counting the spade shortness. So we have to take a look. We've got 3 clubs if we can get the dummy after we cash the queen. So let's count our losers. We got 1 spade loser, 1 heart loser, 2 or 3 diamond losers. Yeah, this is not going to be good for our hand counting losers. I don't think they underlead the aces very often. They're very conservative leaders. We'll have to get a shift from East. I think that would help us. He'll shift. So we know hearts are 5-3. So we know this. He opened a heart. And East is ace queen of hearts. Seems very unlikely underlead the queen there with Jack 10 and dummy. You would save it to cover probably a singleton or doubleton diamond. The good news is we'll get a heart back when West wins, no matter which one we play. Well, that was a bad guess. Well, we're never going to guess diamonds, right? I think East is out of spades, yeah. Blah. Okay, I didn't look at the auction. I always forget. Okay, we're in 3-0 Trump. They never bid. Got the 10 of clubs opening lead, which doesn't appear to hurt us. We have 2 diamonds. With this club lead, we're going to win at least 1 club right off the bat. 2 diamonds, 2 spades. Okay, so let's see what they do. They don't do anything. Well, we're glad it didn't lead a spade. We'll go with that. We need some entries to this hand. Hopefully we got 2 in diamonds. Oh, that's nice. Eight. Ooh. Okay, so that's 10 spades. He's got a lower one here, so he's sort of a 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 2, 1, 3, 1. No, what club did he lead? Okay, so now one out, we think. Unless we have the last club. I don't think there's any possibility of a squeeze. I've got too many losers. I've only got 1, 2, 3 winners. Oh, actually, I probably should let a club. Oh, I misplayed that. Shoot. I could have led the club while I still had all the suits stopped and come back to my hand with the ace of hearts, king of hearts, and made an extra trick. That was bad. But made it. That's the key thing. Okay, 1 diamond, 1 heart. 1 diamond, 1 heart, 1 spade, 1 no trump. So he's got 12 to 14. I like that to be a better hand, but it's me. 2 spades. All right. So we have 21 points. So there, points by even. So he's got the 13, 12. Playing spades. He's got a Doubleton heart, I think. I'm trying to remember if they play responsive doubles. Or was it 8? Well, I guess I'm going to win this one. I'm going to lead a diamond just to unblock the suit. A little heart. You know, rough it big. Do a colorway. Okay, we'll let Wes lead to us. Okay. Oh, we didn't talk about that hand. I'm sorry. I just played it too fast. One diamond. One diamond, one heart, two hearts, four hearts. Okay, we have, let's do our little tricks here. Our certain winners, we're going to win 3 hearts, or we're going to win at least 2 hearts. And they might be a rough a spade. We got all kinds of diamonds and clubs. So we have a lot of tricks if they don't hurt us. Let's count. So we'll say 3 diamonds, a club, and 2 hearts. 7 certain winners. Certain losers, we're going to lose the spade, ace, king, and the heart ace. So we've got 3 hand losers. And so we've got 0. We can't lose any. We're going to lose the ace of hearts and the ace, king of spades. So we can't lose anything else. 0 free hand losers. And we need 3 more winners. So the question is, should we drop the jack? Yeah, West has a doubleton spade for sure. So we cannot afford to lose this one, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're going to lose it. All right, well, we're not going to make, because we can't avoid the ace of trumps loser. I want to lead a diamond, a heart towards dummy. Oh, no. They both rough for one, so we should be okay now. Just claim this one. Well, I don't expect anybody's going to make that one. Make extra tricks on that one. Make that one, I mean. Make that one. 1 spade, 2 spades. Okay, we've got, they never bid. He's dealt, so he doesn't have 13 points. I've got 15, and partner has 7. We got 22, so they have 18. They're probably 9-9, something like that, close. He says the king of diamonds, we know that. Probably has the 10 of diamonds, too. I don't know if we're going to have the entries over there later to do anything better. We're going to win 2 spades, so we can. How many winners do we have? We're going to win 3 spades. We have to win 3 spades, even if we lose to king queen. Of course, we've got the ace, jack, 10, 9, 8. So we'll win 3 spades. 2 diamonds is 5. You can set up a club and a heart. I don't think so. We know our 7 of diamonds is a finesse against this guy. I guess we hope they grab the ace of hearts. I don't know. Okay. Comes another diamond. Should we play ace of spade and a spade here? Because, I mean, he can't get in but once. But I don't have another way back over there. I want to keep the 10 of diamonds and dummy the rough last round of diamonds. Looks like he's got a singleton diamond. It's not clear. I'm pretty sure he's got a singleton diamond. Maybe 4 spades. 5, 4, 3, 1. I have the heart entry back over there. This will not be popular. Got 5 spades. Yeah, see why that wasn't popular. Yeah, we're in trouble. Overtake. That wasn't good. Okay, we've got 4 diamonds. And the spade is 5. And 2 hearts is 6, 7. We need another trick. I'm going to play to rough a club in my hand for my 8th trick. I mean, they're not hurting me towards that goal. So here comes my club rough. I mean, now I've got an interesting dummy to get it. I should catch ace king hearts when I had a chance. Okay, club. I should have cashed ace king hearts. If you only had 2 hearts, he's throwing them off. Try to cash our hearts. So there's only 1 heart out because he's thrown one. I can set up a heart, but I can't pull all the trumps. Well, I'm going to win the ace king of clubs. I'm pretty sure. I mean, ace king of diamonds, and they get the queen of clubs. No, not yet. Yuck. Well, that was so we saw we counted our tricks. We had 8 tricks, so we had 7 tricks, so we saw we could get an 8th trick by roughing clubs, and we just played for that. Sometimes counting at trick 1 tells you exactly how to play the hand. So here's another one. All right, so here we need to count our winners and losers. We have a clue. East has at least 5 hearts. So hearts are 5, 5, 3, 0, or 6, 5, 2, 0, or perhaps 7, 5, 1, 0, something like that. You can't have a void because he's led the jack. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to rough this one. We can climb to, let's put on what we have here. I'll try not to wiggle the mouse around too much, but we have 5 club tricks. There's only 3 out. A heart and a spade. That's 7 tricks. We have 2 pretty sure hand losers, a diamond and a spade. And we can lose 2 more in addition to the 2 certain ones. And if we rough just 2 hearts and dummy and still cash our ace of clubs after we pull trumps, we'll make it. So we're probably not going to go down. So this is an extra trick hand. I'm going to lead a spade towards the queen. That'll be one of our extra losers that we can afford. Because I'm going to have to lose a spade anyway. I'm pretty sure he's got the king. Turns out I'm wrong. So he's got the king and the jack. That's 4 points. He has most of it. And there's a jack of diamonds. That was one of the losers we were already counting. So now I think we afford to rough that one low. So I'm trying to set up a spade. If I can rough these 3 and get back to my hand safely. So West likely has a doubleton heart. Cross rough, you want to cash the ace. Oh, good. Only one more spade out. There's only 2 clubs out, so I can cash the king of clubs and the queen of clubs, rough a spade. Ace of hearts, I can throw away a diamond. All right, so we're going to make the rest of the tricks. And we'll rough a spade. We'll cash ace of hearts and pitch away a diamond. And now we just make the rest of the tricks. Okay, so that one came together nicely. Let's clear the screen. Here's board 9. Oh, lots of bidding on this one. So let's first count our tricks and we'll come back and look at the bidding. We're going to win a spade. We're going to lose a spade and win a spade. We're going to win no hearts, club, and we've got some diamond trouble. So now let's look at the auction. There's a lot of tricks we're missing here. East opened the club, so he's got 13 points or more. West took a free bid, so he's got 6 or more. 2 hearts, he's minimum, so about 12 to 15, say 14. And West didn't take the push, so we think he's got 14. So let's count our points. We've got 18, so they've got 22. If West has 14, he'd have 8. That's about right. So 14, 8, 13, 9, something like that. Okay, so how many tricks do we have? Are they going to rough a spade? They might rough a spade. He might have the jack 10, or he's short, one or the other. Ace. Play the ace. That sounds like trouble. No ace. I'm not sure when to. Oh, we're going to have to leave the heart out. Need to duck a club. Let's see. Heart, diamond, heart, diamond. And we're setting up a heart rough is all. Not very brilliant here. Oh shoot, my 4 didn't win the trick. Well, that'll make it easy for me to rough my heart now.
You see the things on TV where they sit around and they call in the people that were involved and they ask them questions and the board makes a decision.
Okay, so we're in 2 hearts. We open a spade, partner bid forcing no trump, and we bid 2 hearts in the pass. And we're going to lose a heart. It probably got good spades for this lead, I'm not sure. So we've got 4 certain winners, the ace, king of spades, the ace of diamonds, and now with that lead, the king of hearts. We have 2 hand losers, the ace of hearts and the ace of clubs can't go away. We can obviously set up a diamond with the queen jack, get 1 more diamond. We can rough a spade or 2 in dummy and hope he doesn't over rough. We can rough clubs in our hand and score these little trumps. So we take our top winners and 2 club roughs. We have a variety of options. First is we have to play what they're leading us. Well, now we have 2 heart winners. But our 2 small roughs have sort of faded into oblivion. And we have no entry to dummy. Well, we play ace, king of spades and try to rough a spade, but spades aren't 3-3, they were over rough. But they will set up a long spade for us. So what was the auction again? Because Wes is showing up with the ace hearts. All right, well, I'm going to try it. I don't anticipate a lot of success here. Got the 9. Okay, so there's 1 trump out. Oh. And he's going to lead the trump because he's in play otherwise. Or he might lead a spade. Now he's going to lead his trump. Oh, that wasn't a good lead. That provides us with entry back to dummy. Okay, well, in play of sorts. He couldn't get off the lead. I think I blew a couple hands early. Played a couple ones late pretty good. Yeah, we did. Not Sterling. Little scores. Of course, there's no chance. Even these 2 and 3, not game contract, there's no chance to get a big score. Could have made that one. I didn't cash my good club on that one. I deserved that score. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the tournament this week. And join us next week.